it is recording. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so number 12 finally. Let's see. Okay, number 12. So it says that we have oh no, I clicked on the wrong image. Okay, number 12. It says we have v as a function of t is equal to r as a function of t times h as a function of t. Let's notice something right away. None of this is gonna just be differentiated directly because they're all functions of t, and what we're trying to find is actually dh over dt. Okay?
Yeah.
So basically, what we can do is let's just take the derivative of all of them. So this would be just dv, right, over dt. Because we can't do anything else. The derivative of this is just 1, but again, because it's not on the it's not in the denominator. Remember, when we're taking the derivative, we only take the derivative directly when what we're taking the derivative of is in the denominator. So it's like if I had t, then it'll just be 1 because I'm taking, like, let's say dh over dt. But if I have h squared, then it'll be 2h times dh over dt, right? Because again, h, it's not in the denominator, it's in the numerator. It's a function of the variable that we're differentiating by. That makes sense?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Okay, so basically this is just gonna be 1 dv over dt. Now look at this, they're being multiplied. What does that mean when we're taking the derivative and two things are being multiplied?
The product rule has to be
Perfect.
used.
Exactly, product rule. So do you want to start off the product rule? How would I write it?
It would be f prime. What's it called? Prime?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, f prime.
Yeah, product rule. Product rule.
Okay.
It's gonna be f prime, right? Times
times g.
Times g. Yes, plus. But these are functions, right? So how? What variable do you want to put them as? Let's just say f of x. Who cares? Okay. I mean, or t actually, because we're using t anyway here.
Okay.
So basically, it's gonna be f of t times g, f prime of t times g of t plus, right, g prime of t times f of t, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's remember something. When we have f prime, isn't that just f or df over dt?
Yeah.
And g prime is dg over dt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so let's look here. I have r and h. They're also both functions. Just like f and g, these are also functions. They're not variables. Oh my God. Something happened to my computer. Does that make sense, Lauren?
Yeah.
That these are functions? Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is this is gonna be the same exact thing as this, as the general rule. Because the general rule uses functions. And in this case, we ended up with functions. So this is just gonna be r prime, right? Times h. I mean r prime times h of t plus h prime times r of t.
R.
Perfect. And we know that r prime is just gonna be dr over dt, right? And h prime is dh over dt. Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now we ended up with dv over dt. Let's write this down again. Is equal to dr over dt times h plus dt times r. Do you want to tell me how to isolate dh over dt? Because that's what we're looking for, right?
Well, wouldn't you? I'm not really sure.
There's a plus here, right? So I just say this is, so basically I can subtract it. I can move it to that side and subtract it. So it's going to be dv over dt minus h dr over dt is equal to dh over dt times r. Again, we still have that times r that we need to get rid of, so we divide by r. So the r goes away, and we divide this side by r. So now we end up with dh over dt is equal to dv over dt minus h dr over dt over r. And this is it. Is this better, Nick?
That looks pretty good.
Thank you. Does it make a little bit of sense, Lorraine?
Yeah. I'm just looking at it a bit slower. So
That's oh no, don't worry about it.
I got it down.
Also, because you're my sister's best friend, you have privileges, so you can just text me if you don't like if there's something later.
Yay. Because I get so lost in calc. Was this one 12? Oh yeah, this one was 12.
Yeah, this is 12. We can do 11 now. So let me just pause this.